Do you know what? If this next item, which is a watch I'm going to bring you right now, if it just told the time, I would be more than delighted. Have a little look. I have to say, this is very, very stylish indeed. I love it. 577871 is not just a timepiece. It actually does quite a few other things, which I think are lovely. First of all, you never need to set the time. All you need to do when you get yours home, it's sent to you in what's called a sleep mode. All you need to do is then wake it up. And what happens is it will actually get the time from what's called the time signal in rugby in the UK, and that sends out this signal which sets all radio controlled clocks around the country. The BBC and the radio stations set all of their clocks by it, etc, etc, and your watch will do exactly the same. So you know what, when it comes to British summertime and we spring forward, and when it comes to changing the clocks in the winter, falling back, it will automatically do that from receiving its time signal. But that's not all that it does, because it also, if you're someone that struggles with the time, or you've got someone in your life who actually struggles reading a watch but wants to actually wear one, but actually struggles to tell the time from looking at the hands and the position they're in, it also talks as well.
The time is 3:07 p.m.
Now that, if that's all that did, that would be brilliant, because as an audible aid to someone who maybe can't see, maybe you've got someone who is visually impaired, or just cannot tell the time from the hands on a watch, that's great. But it also has an alarm on it as well. The alarm is just as easy to set. And I'm just going to press the alarm button and it will tell me the status of the alarm.
The alarm time is 9:04 p.m. Alarm is on.
So it tells you the time that you've set the alarm to and whether the alarm is on or off. Now, I have to say, there are so many plus points to this. And I have to say, quite recently, I've experienced dementia in my family. And I have to say, it's an awful thing. It's a wicked, horrible, nasty thing. And I'm sure a lot of you have encountered it as well. And what happens with various forms of dementia is that you forget things on a very, very short term. Now, that might be the time. It might be the time that you need to leave for the bus, or the time that you need to get up in the morning, whatever it may be. You can actually help someone who's in that kind of position by setting them alarms. When do I need to take my medication? Whatever it may be. This could be really, really useful for someone in that situation. And I know how distressing that can be for a lot of people. Just to mention as well, by the way, this has a genuine leather bracelet as well, which is very, very easy to adjust. And I think a pretty unisex look as well. We're looking at £49.99. Now, I think that is fantastic. And I think very much, although this has kind of specialist applications really in terms of people it would suit very, very nicely. Partially sighted people, this would be very, very useful for. People who do struggle with their memory or their understanding, again, something like this would be really, really good for them. But it's a great looking watch. I tell you what, I'd wear it every single day of the week. Oh, hang on. Hang on just a minute, there's something going on here. Remember, you never need to set the time to this, so every time the clocks change forward and back and whatever, you don't need to wind it up or anything like that. It's going to set itself automatically from that radio controlled signal. I'm so glad. Thank you so much, Price Crash. I have to say, I didn't know whether we'd be able to do this or not, but at $49.99 we are going to make this free P&P. Have you noticed when it's those items that really can mean something to someone, that can really truly have a benefit to someone, we do as much as we can to make the deal as simple as we possibly can as well. So if you have got somebody who wants a nice stylish watch and maybe does struggle to tell the time, maybe it's someone that's not so good with their memory, not so good with their eyesight maybe, if we can just drop the music again, I want to show you this talking, because to get it to just tell the time, all you need to do is to press the top button and listen to this.
The time is 3:10 p.m.
So that's fantastic. It's short, it's sharp, it's sweet, it tells you the time, and also you can set it on. The alarm is very, very easy to set, by the way. I'm not going to go through that now, but it comes in the instruction book and it is very, very simple. But to check the status of the alarm,
alarm time is 9:04 p.m. Alarm is on.
Really, really good. So it tells you whether the alarm is on or off or set, and whenever you need the time, you just press that. And remember, you never have to set the time at all. What happens in rugby, and I'm not quite sure exactly how it happens, but from rugby, they send out this time signal. And clocks that have that capability, including your watch, receive that time signal and keep themselves in time. It's brilliant. It's a really, really good idea. And I love the fact at $49.99, you've got a good looking watch. I have to tell you, over the years, I've shown you quite a few watches that I'd look at and think, well, it's not for me. Do you know what I mean? It's not really a looker, but this is great. Not only does it have that wonderful functionality, but it's a good looking watch as well. The quality of this is amazing. And that strap, that bracelet, by the way, is a genuine leather as well. So it talks, it sets itself and keeps itself in time, and I tell you what, could be useful for so many people that we know and we love. Looks good too as well. Here's the details. It's 577871. I have to say I love this. I think genuinely it could help a lot of people. $49.99, no postage to pay whatsoever. And remember, it's always a free call to order with us as well. It's 0808 123 3333, or you can order on our website if you like. That's www.pricecrash.tv.